Coming up here on Mornings on 2 to 9, keeping young athletes safe on the field. The team effort in Marin County to protect high school students from concussions.
The Marin County Civil Grand Jury is recommending that Marin County schools take steps to prevent student athletes from head injuries and concussions.
In response, Marin General Hospital in Green Bay is providing certified athletic trainers to 3 Marin high schools.
For more on this, we're joined live by athletic trainer Shana McKeever and Marin General's Manager of Wellness Programs, Terese O'Malley. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Marin County high school athletes suffered 232 concussions last year. That's a frightening number as a parent to hear. Yeah. Talk to me about the initiative.
Go for it. So Marin General, as a community hospital, we are dedicated to education, prevention, and awareness. Because the grand jury report came out, we decided that we wanted to support this initiative, and we brought on 2 athletic trainers. We are supporting 3 high schools. 2 of the high schools didn't even have athletic trainers prior to this.
And what does an athletic, for someone who does not have children in high school sports, what does an athletic trainer do on the field that, let's say, a coach can't?
So we are trained medical personnel. We are there to provide injury prevention, injury evaluation, coming up with what we call an athletic training diagnosis, making a determination of whether or not to refer, whether it's something that we can handle. If it is a major life-threatening injury, we communicate with emergency medical responders, and therefore very large-scale injuries.
And right now, I mean, we're in the peak of football season, a lot of soccer going on. Are you getting feedback from the athletes themselves? Are they voluntarily taking them or coming to you as a trainer, or is it more you grabbing them and pulling them in and saying, I need to take a look at you right now?
Well, that's the thing. Concussions are very subjective injuries, meaning it's hard to see from the outside. With an ankle sprain, you can see an athlete limp off of the field. That's pretty clear. Versus a internal head injury. It's very hard to see, so we really rely on the athlete to be honest. The teammates are a great resource. Coaches are fantastic. An athlete will come up to a coach coming off of the field and say, hey, I'm dizzy and I hit my head, and they'll just be like, go see Shana.
Shana, I played high school sports, and I remember getting not one but several concussions, which could explain a lot, right? But back then, what happened was you would just kind of toughen up and go right back in. What kind of damage can be done if the coaches are still using that method? It's like, okay, shake it off and go back in. What could happen?
Yeah, so thankfully the culture on that has changed quite a bit. But the largest risk is what's called second impact syndrome. That can also result from going back to play too soon, being mostly healed from injury, but not completely. And that has potentially life-threatening consequences.
And can you talk about that culture shift? Because what you just described, get in there, you're okay, we got to win this. Talk to me about how long it's taken for that to change.
Ooh, that's probably 10 to 15 years of people bringing forth the research, the literature, teaching coaches the difference, teaching parents, teaching community members, healthcare providers. It's been a really great shift that we've seen.
So for the parents, maybe like me, who've said, no way are my son's going to play football, what do you say?
I say that largely depends on the community, on the coaches, the ability of the coaches to teach proper form, how to fall, how to tackle. That in and of itself, the technique has seen a large shift in the past few years. And there are large consequences for tackling with the head, which is also associated with a more traumatic injury. But there's a lot of education out there now. So if the coaches are better educated, there's trained medical personnel on the sidelines, it's a lot safer of an environment.
And Terese, you want to be in all schools? Costs money.
Yeah, it does. But Marin General is dedicated and has fully invested in this. We are looking to grow if possible. Right now, all Marin County schools do have an athletic trainer on site.
Okay, let's get that Bay Area-wide, statewide, nationwide.
Yes, we are looking to do that.
Thank you so much, Terese O'Malley and Shana McKeever, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.